What's going on here, everybody? Just thought I'd have a look, you know. Usually when I start doing something like I speak about, something always happens. So what's she going on about now?
Like, what the fuck did you, what? So
What
they
did you
somebody
what?
was like, yeah. They lost everything. Bad like was coming to them because there ain't no fucking way. Like, why would you come into a healer energy and then be, oh, you're a witch. Yeah, okay.
Oh, maybe if they talk to people, they might find out some answers. What do you reckon? Anyway, that's what I just loaded up. As I was listening to a Donald Trump speech. As you can see there. And now we got this person here. And I'm being man. I don't use magic. I've researched and studied. And I've talked about things for a long time. You know what I mean? I think they didn't quite zoom in quick enough. But anyway, I research and study. Things are recorded. Stop playing. So they just drove past. That's why I wanted to show you something. So I guess they're playing. You know what I mean? Just couldn't do these a sec. It's not good.
So they know they was doing too much because instantly God like, I see you.
God's like, I see you. What's going on?
You was really in your ego. You ain't even know that this person was a high priestess, did you? Now,
All in their egos, people.
look at you, that type of energy. So God seen this person. And it's like,
Doesn't mean someone's going through something. Doesn't mean it's true. There's good chosen God people going through bad things right now. That's the way it actually meant to be. Yes, they find out and point out the bad ones. But anyway.
So now he got problems with God now for doing too much to the high priestess. Whoever you are, a seer, this archangel energy.
Doesn't matter who does who to what. It's the rules of what they're doing.
Yeah, that's good news.
What do you reckon, mate?
Going good for you due to
So if you're attacking a high priestess, obviously, and you're a good person, obviously the high priestess ain't. You know what I mean? But anyway.
That it's an offense or it's bad or it's bad luck to whatever. But baby, he should have stayed the fuck on whatever he was on. Like, go over there.
Go over there, people.
The high priestess the fuck alone. And the girl, okay? Have several seats because
that's one of their favourite words, eh?
So now this high,
you know, a lot of people use those words to shame people and make them feel down. But I'd probably say that she does the same thing, only knowing her videos, you know what I mean? Never met her personally.
And for some of these people, they're excited because they're like, yes, I knew she was a witch. I knew she was.
You gotta be careful what you say, because if people start talking like that, coppers ask, why are you talking like that? And then they go, oh, this lady named Bella. She's a high priestess and she talks about it all the time. You know what I mean? Things like that. So hopefully Bella's ready for when those type of things happen. Because if it's entertainment, they might get the wrong knocks on the door.
Like, as soon as he came in, he started hugging on me and I was hugging him and, just like this. And
really?
the guy came in behind him.
We're just gonna do this because we don't need to hear this shit. It's what you call intimidation. See, fat fingers and playing up shit technology. See what I got to do to get it to scroll out?
I don't know.
She's laughing about what they can do with phones and technology. So things that go stupid. I don't think it's too funny.
I don't know because I was dressed to go.
But if you want that type of world, people, and those type of friends, they do it to everybody. They talk shit behind your back. They're like high school kids. You know, in high school, and they laugh and carry on and do things. Adults, they stay the same. They get older and become an adult. And they're still the same attitude. You know why they get like that? Because they've never been punished for that attitude. In fact, they get rewarded. You know how bullies bully and do what they do, and they think they're cool because of the rewards they get from being tough and don't mess with me. You know what I mean? It's a little bit like the same thing you see in Norbit. You know, the bully thinks you stop shit.
Okay. Golly, I'm getting all these. I guess I'm supposed to be telling y'all this. And it was blue flowers, and I looked up the meaning of blue flowers.
Blue flowers and stuff.
And then it was like, it's a strong message.
Anyway, I'm going to finish up in a minute. Pretty sure I got me point out what I'm been doing.
Trinidadian, but he a
And good
person
luck out there, truly.
from that descent.
Because I'm already
That
ready.
man represents Jamaican
You
people,
guys
so you
ready?
really do have, like,
Whatever
whatever.
happens,
Okay,
you're at peace.
just follow.
You're done.
Okay.
You know?
Apparently, whoever she is,
It's like finding out
whoever
you live in prison.
okay, she
And
and
it's a
her
bad one.
girlfriend with the vibe.
You know what I mean?
Okay, she had
Would
that
you be
babe
done?
with the,
And no one wants to talk to you, and they go,
haircut
get over
to
there,
make
and all that
ladies,
kind
y'all
of
know what I'm
stuff.
talking about.
Huh? You get done with it,
They been pillow
With
talk.
with their
You know what
attitude.
I'm saying? So the African guy, he was so upset. You know, because I guess he was trying to
probably
ride
right.
off into the sunset with me.
Yeah, one just drove
And
past again.
he
That
goes
was
and
them
touches
riding
the
off into
guy
the
that was
sunset.
hugging me. He touches his back. He like, yo,
No,
yo,
you'd have
don't
to
fucking touch
go
me.
from the
Something
camera.
like
I think
that.
one of them's one day out when it comes to these cameras. Hello! Can you see me? I'm waving. Yay! But I think one of the dates are out. This camera system. But anyway, they do fancy shows. They pay for all this stuff, as you heard that they do. And sometimes people just do a whole bunch of waste of money
I knew that was off.
just,
Like,
just
I
to
was
be
just paying
mentioned
attention
in
to the
something.
scene,
It's pretty
you know,
crazy,
and
isn't it?
the guy that was Jamaican.
Anyway,
that's more
TikTok
like
with the
my
time.
speed, you know, like I don't really, I never
They can
really
only
ever
trap so
dated an
long,
African
and they're
guy ever in
hoping
my
to
life.
come up
It's
with
no
something
shade. That's
else
just not my
or do
type,
something
you know?
else.
So
So I have to get more time
that's why I was like,
and
this
more
kinda like
community
weird
service,
because I only
stuff
been,
like that.
why
You know
would
what I
I
mean?
go on a date with you?
Because I
Like,
got
that's
community
crazy.
service, and I'm not allowed to
And
leave
the
until
guy
the
was
community
talking to me
service is
like, don't
done,
even worry
or
about that.
and the time as well. Both,
Like,
pretty sure.
just about to be
Yeah.
out. So,
And anyway, that's how they work, people.
and like,
That's what
I'm
they
leaving
call
out,
entrapment.
right? And the guy was so
Right?
angry because he couldn't
And then they
stop
can
me from
talk,
leaving.
once they get all this other
Somebody's angry
propaganda,
because
then they
can't
get it
stop
true through the
somebody from
courts. So that's what they make sure they do.
Whether it's the
Make sure they
Dominican
get
or
it
Mexican.
true
They
through the
can't
courts,
even
because then they can show
close the door
just court papers.
behind him. Like
Huh?
this guy, the guy
Even
that I
though
was
it's not
leaving
true.
with,
I'll talk to you
he
one
would
day if you
say
ever want to
his
come face to
goodbyes
face with me
to
and sit
whoever
with
the
me.
chick was.
You're not
Whoever
scared of
she
me
was.
rocks and all that kind of stuff.
Okay?
Alright?
Say his goodbyes to her.
Anyway,
And it was a
we're
little
just going to
baby
finish up on
crying.
this in a minute.
And he was like, I'll be to my energy.
They like to see you cry, and in the
And
end,
then they
when you
try-
know they're right out there and they're just waiting for you. Say you're a castle, right? Here's your castle. And you got all these fucking devil minions, these enemies, all around you, right, around your castle. They've been trapped you there. They're laughing, they're having parties around your castle. We've got a little bit movies that are similar to this, right? And what they're doing is they're waiting you. Instead of just waiting you out to starve you like these new age idiots go, oh, here's another tactic. Let's see if we can get the people, the king in there, to go crazy. We'll say he's coming out. We'll say we're here for the people, then we'll murder you. And they'll do these crazy tricks. Because then that way they can say to their people, oh, look, we'll come in. Your king was crazy. You know what I mean? They come up with all sorts of shit these days, and they're all connected with some evil stuff on their evil hook line, as they call
play
it.
the victim. It's giving that energy. Like, you come into somebody that's
Could have
very
just coming in
spiritual,
and kill.
coming into my energy.
They rather just do
And
the
then
starving and
you
all that
get
because
startled when you
they
find out
can't go in there. They haven't got
what happened.
balls to do it.
What?
It's too hard.
Like,
So
that's
they do
kinda
these
like,
tactics.
What the fuck did you come in here for? You know?
So if you go to readings, they
Like,
say,
what
what do they what? So when you go to readings, when I first started it, they go, now pick and choose what your card is, see what your feel is. And they got mostly loved ones, I've noticed. They love to talk about relationships. I guess you do with the things they talk about when it comes to love spells and all that kind of shit, you know what I mean? And they love to talk about all that, right? As they manipulate and do things if love spells were true, right? And you don't even need, I can actually talk to you about how you can manipulate with the internet and hackers and listen in on people and then create these stories where you could believe that some idiot can say, well, I believe that they should be with that person, blah, 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 blah. And then you go to that person and go, look, a bit of money, I can set this up. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. It was like when I was getting the king out of the castle kind of thing, right? And I'll just go, we just need the princess, right? We just need your wife, kind of thing. Well, otherwise we're just going to keep doing this bullshit. We just need you. We just need your ideas, and then you say you're not going to use them, so we can go make some fucking money because we got no brain because we work for the devil. We're like pawns, and all we want to do is be happy. And the devil's fucked up, and then we have a choice to go the good side or the devil's side again, and we only know the fucking devil. He's bigger and better. So here we are. That's what they do. It's pretty shocking, eh? But we've got a whole history of it. And we're in our sins because of it. These small groups like the government, you know, the government, because we're in the image of God, the government, how if that little group, too many of them, which is, you know, they're doing a big thing to them, it's going to be a town, right? Causes laws so these people can't do things again. No one has things. In fact, there was those other people doing the right thing with the similar laws these guys do, but these guys make everyone lose their laws. And then all of a sudden no one can have knives and shit, no one can go battle any cunt. I was like, you dickhead. We keep getting that. It's one of the sins. They're everywhere. Right. Well, let's truck along through this for a second. I don't know if you understood that. There's not many educated people out there. They're usually finished school and been on the phone since then, whinging and whining, play video games. A lot of them hang out with their parents and more parent babies more than ever. I've even talked about when it comes to Wendy and parent babying and what happens to those type of things. The issues that we got from the 90s of parent babying up to the parent babying today. Get on your phone, losing contact, the way to speak, and all these kind of things, getting afraid of everything. You get afraid of humans just like you get afraid of dogs if you're not around them. And you'll listen to propaganda and all sorts of crazy stuff. But let's just truck on for a second.
Yeah, they lost everything. Bad luck was coming to them because there ain't no fucking way. Like, why
Bad luck comes because there ain't no way.
And
oh, okay.
Then be, oh, you're a witch. Yeah, okay. It's different levels.
Who are they claiming? If they talk about witchery,
like you want some dark shit trying to hex and curse me, but
then you might as well say they might be a witch.
You can't. Like, that's crazy.
Anyway, sounds like she's getting a bit upset for a person who takes their shirt off their back. I reckon. You let me know your opinions on that. Have you ever heard of the ups and downs? Now, when you go through things, you'll have ups and downs. Economies have ups and downs because they've got constant assholes and problems, you see. But when life goes good, you'll find you just have an up. When you've got plenty of money in a good area and all that kind of stuff. You'll find the ups and downs go well. So if you have ups and downs a lot, more likely you're in a bad company, bad place, or you're not educated enough and going through bad things and stuff like that.
Whatever, a witch, whatever these people want to call us and shit like that,
now that's whatever they want to call them.
So they know they was doing too much because instantly, God, like, I see you, stupid. What the fuck is you doing here? Like, you doing too much.
We love that line, don't we?
Was really in your
now let's go over here.
Child's mother, whatever this is.
Oh, that's a bit of a repeat of a million stories there, isn't it, guys?
She hired a practitioner.
Yeah, we've heard that. Now, what do you call stuck in a loop?
And it's the inevitable for it to be shaken up. You know? It's like that. If somebody's like, well.
Anyway, I'll be popping into my parole officer. My correctional officer. I hope I'll never get a parole officer. And see what she's going on with in my channels if she's gotten through, because I have had problems with that. If she asks us why, I'll be telling her, I did do a complaint to the police. You need to do a complaint on the police, and they investigate the police, and they couldn't see my videos, and still having trouble. So I just thought I'd ask you. That is my stage 2 with the correctional officer, isn't it? So we're going to make sure that she's got them. But anyway, because we have hackers and all that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? And if she hasn't, and she's had me struggle, I'll be like, here's my phone, here's my account, I'll show you how, like I recorded when they had this, a text from the police saying they couldn't see my videos. I went, huh? And everyone went, huh? And a few people that I know of, and family, unless everyone's all part of it and don't care, they go, huh? So it doesn't make sense, does it? Because only if you get access, what's going on here? And so far, if I was the correctional officer, I would have already made contact with me if they've seen my channel. I've done some deliberate actions to make sure if they know how to do their job, they should have approached for confusion reasons, confirm reasons, and security reasons, right? But they haven't. See, and that's sad. And that makes me think, have they seen my channel yet, you reckon? Don't know, right? They might. Some people take a little bit more research. Yeah, that's right. And that as well. But they should. That's the problem. And definitely by now, it's been a little while since I've given her the information.
Well, now they ain't got no other choice.
But anyway, have a good one, everybody.
Can be stuck now.
And see you
They
later.
already know why they stuck. They don't know what to do.
You ever get stuck? There's always the last stage when people don't know what they do. They go barbaric.
Change is natural.
That's what we're all fighting to at the moment. Which is why we usually have education and help and love. So hopefully it doesn't get to the barbaric stage where people need to be barbaric. Cut off heads and shit because it just doesn't stop. You know, these things. The bad guy just won't. You're holding him off the cliff and he still wants to pull you off. You know what I mean? You have to let him go. You have to. If he goes to jump up, you have to cut his head off and let him fall off the cliff and shit. Because he'll do it to you and your family, and it never ends. And they're very few, but they're out there. And if you let them breed, well, you'll get a world full of problems. So have a good one, everybody, and see you later.